Hi everybody. Are you having a hard time figuring out assignment 4, rhythm addition? Hey, this video will help you out. And you know what you need? You need a blank piece of paper to take notes. So if you don't have that, you need to pause, go get that paper. Okay, this assignment is about the relationship between beat and rhythm. Now you know these are the three big things of music: pitch, beat, and rhythm. And this assignment, you have to understand the relationship between beat and rhythm. They are not the same thing. You know that. So this is about their relationship. And you know about relationships. They're complicated. So here's your blank piece of paper and your pencil. And you need to make a graph. I know you've seen these a million times and you know how to read them. This graph is what you're going to put right next to you when you do the assignment. Make a graph that has 4 spots. In this spot, we say note. This will be the note you're looking at. This column is called the name. This column is called the rest. And this column is the beat. So on your assignment, you have a note that looks like this, and that note is called the quarter note. You've seen it a million times. And this is the rest, the quarter rest. The quarter note and the quarter rest, they get one beat. I bet you already knew that. So let's do another one that's on that quiz. You have one that looks like this. Eighth notes. Ooh, we call this eighth notes. You're not going to have an eighth rest on the quiz, so I just put an X there for today. Now, these eighth notes, how many beats does it get? A lot of people think 2, but no, it doesn't get 2. It gets 1 beat. 2 sounds, yes, that's the rhythm, but the beat it gets is 1. Now you might see on your quiz another eighth note, but not 2 of them, just a single. It's got the little tail. It's also called eighth note, but it's just one of them. You're not going to have the eighth rest in your quiz. Well, if 2 sounds gets 1 beat, then a single one is going to get a half beat. Here's another one on the quiz. This one. This guy, he has an open head, and we call him half note. I know you've seen half note. There is a half rest on the quiz. Looks like a little hat. So 1 sound here, but how many beats? 2 beats. That is tricky. It's tricky. That's why you're taking notes. You can look at this while you're doing it. You'll be like, okay, I can do this. You might see this one on the quiz. This is another tricky one. These are really fun to play. And they are called 16th notes. You're not going to have that 16th rest on the quiz today. So I just put an X there. Now 4 sounds, but how many beats? 1 beat. 1 beat. 4 sounds on a beat. These things are really fast. These are all of the ones that are probably on your quiz. I'm sure they're on your quiz, and if you put this paper right next to you, it's going to help you. How will it help you? I will show you. Let me move it to the side here. So, I think there's a question on there that looks like this. Half note plus half note. And what would that equal? Well, half note gets 2 beats, and another half note gets 2 beats. 2 plus 2, the answer is 4. Here's another kind of a tricky one you might see on the quiz. You might have this one plus this one plus this one. This one has been really tricky. So that is a single half note, so it gets half a beat. and that's a single half note. It gets half a beat, and that's a pair of eighth notes that gets one beat. Half plus 1, 2. Here's another one I think might have goofed people up. This one, a lot of kids had trouble with this one, but just think it through. Eighth notes, let's see. The eighth notes together, they get one beat. The quarter note, it gets one beat. 1 plus 1 is 2. See how that works? Use your chart. Have it right next to you when you're looking at those questions, and I promise you, you're going to have a much easier time doing the assignment.